love the fire? She goes, fire? Yeah, I love fire. She thought he was saying fire. He didn't have the money to go to the fair. Oh, she thought he was talking about a bonfire. We laugh about that to this day.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Yep.
You don't have time to tell the Doodle story right now?
The Doodle Oil?
Yeah.
Well, Judy, Becky's sister, and my mom went on a road trip and they went to Tennessee. So the men folk there keep the women barefoot and pregnant as much as possible. But some of them slip away, you know, and they get out of town or whatever. So anyways, here's my nephews being raised by these fellas that teach the women how to act, you know, be barefoot and pregnant all the time. Have that supper ready and so on. Anyways, the men folk go hunting and fishing. If they take the women, it's to cook and clean for them and keep everything up in camp. So my little nephew, who's expecting that, meets Judy and my mom for the first time. And here these women are saying they're going to go fishing. And little Robert, my nephew, thinks he's these women. They going fishing. Oh boy, this is going to be funny. So anyways, my brother had to work. He couldn't go, but they took little Robert with them. Robert's about 11, 12, something like that. Maybe 10 or 11, something. Anyways, so he goes over and finds him a little spot while Mom and Judy are over with their tackle box. And he says, yeah, you girls stay right here. I'm going to come over here and find me a good spot. Oh, okay, you go on ahead. So they're over there fishing right there where he set them up. And anyways, Judy's got her tackle box out and Mom's doing her thing and they're baiting their own hooks. He's really impressed that those girls know kind of what they're doing, huh? Well, he's fishing and fishing, and pretty soon Mom and Judy's bringing them in left and right. And he says, what kind of bait are y'all using? Judy said, we're using the same thing you're using, but we're dipping our bait in Doodle Oil. His eyes got real big. He says, Doodle Oil? Well, what the heck is that? She says, well, it's a little mixture that I made up, and it's got a little bit of this, and I don't know what all she told me was in it, but it wasn't. It was tuna oil. But he was very impressed with that Doodle Oil. I can't believe how she pulled stuff like that out of her back pocket. Her and Mom were both good at that, you know. Just pull it right out there, Doodle Oil. You don't have any Doodle Oil around here? He was impressed with that. They got some fancy stuff from the city. It's called Doodle Oil. I got a better one though.
Okay.
I got a better one though. They were having spaghetti. This same nephew, they were having spaghetti, and his mom said, come on now, it's time to eat. Everybody gets up to the table, and his younger brother says, do we have any Farmer John cheese? And everybody kind of froze and just looked at him and, what? Farmer John's cheese? And his mom looked at him and she said, are you talking about Parmesan cheese? He said, oh, okay, well, that's what I'm looking for.
Here's another funny story.
Oh my God.
You know that my mother was a great cook. You know that, especially Southern.
Yeah.
And fried chicken was excellent. Well, we were just little kids, and Teresa was there. You know, uppity little Teresa. And Judy and my mom made some fried chicken. So here's Douglas and me and Janice and Richard and Teresa sitting at the table, and we all had fried chicken. And she digs into that piece of fried chicken and she said, this is the most delicious chicken I've ever had in my life. She said, what part of the chicken is it? And my mother said, the ass. She spit that out so fast and we laughed and laughed and laughed. You can just imagine the look on Teresa's face when that happened, you know.
I can listen to you all
Well,
day telling jokes.
Me too,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
When I first got with Steve, you know, hadn't been in South Carolina. Well, I had been, but I still ate like I had my whole life. Potatoes were our staple. So Mexican food and potatoes were a daily thing. So anyways, Steve says, I asked Steve, I said, well, what kind of foods do you like? He says, oh, I like all kind of food. I'll eat anything. I said, oh, okay, well, that's good to know. So every night I'd cook something, and he'd say, what is this? So his stepdad had to pull me to the side one night. He said, now listen here now. He says, now I know Steve's a good man, and he really likes you a lot, but I'm going to tell you something. This thing about having potatoes every day is getting old. Around here, we have rice, and Steve's going to need some rice. I said, huh? Because we hardly ever ate rice. So after that, I had to split it up like 3 or 4 nights a week. We'd have rice, some kind of rice. Only kind of rice I knew how to make back then was minute rice.
But you're a great cook now.
But I'm okay. I can do regular.
Yeah.
But yeah, Steve told me. He said, "Well, I didn't know about all these other kind of foods." Okay, I'm a regular guy. I eat regular food.
Yeah.
So yeah, I learned how to cook regular.
And then you have 2 picky men there. 2 very
Yes,
picky
I got
men.
3 now.
Yeah.
3 now, and every one of them's picky in different directions.
Yeah.
So yeah. So anyway, yep.
Thank
Life
God
is
my
fun.
husband, he loved everything. He was never picky. The only thing he didn't want was liver.
You?
And
Yeah,
he-
Steve's pointing back there at Joseph. Like he's the picky person, not you, not Steve, huh?
Yeah, I can hear him laughing. I can hear him laughing.
Yeah.
'Cause-
He's sitting there, that's your fault right there. Pointing Joseph's the guilty party.
yeah, yeah. I love Steve. I could see his little snickering smile right now.
You're exactly right. He got a snickering smile on his face.
Yeah.
Yep. Watching a movie and snickering at the same time. And it's not a funny movie.
Okay, well, I love you, and I'm going to call you back in a little while, and you can tell me
Okay.
the story about going scooty poopy. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Love you.
All righty.
Bye.
Love you.
Okay,
All right.
bye-bye.
Oh, my cheeks hurt already.
Okay. Okay, well, that was Karen, my cousin.
The one you go back.
Yes, and we just got through videotaping that. And we're going to put it on
Oh.
YouTube.
Yeah, she
You know,
should.
yeah, she's so hilarious. And we're going to make another one. We're leaving Las Vegas, headed towards Arizona, so that people can know how beautiful outside of Las Vegas is. There's going to be another video here shortly of us leaving Las Vegas and heading over the dam into Arizona and how gorgeous the scenery is. So stay tuned.